Good morning to you, everybody. This is Tuesday morning, June 17th. It's just about 7:15 a.m. Hope your day is off to a great start for this Tuesday morning. Not too bad outside right now. Looking here northbound at Belton. That's the Belton Regional Medical Center just out of view on your right. One of my favorite burger places over on your left, but you're not here to hear about that. Looking at partly cloudy skies right now. It's going to become mostly cloudy skies as we work through the day. Heavier cloud cover setting in by at least 1, 2 p.m. Temps are going to get up to about 83, 84 right here in Belton, and that's going to be the going rate around the region today. That's all the warmer that we're going to get as severe weather. Possibly, depending where you are, different things, different times, different places. That's the way of it. But let's go ahead and take a look at live radar right now. This is what the situation is. Storms and rainfall, if you're gonna get storms, some of us not at all, are actually a little bit behind schedule. I do wonder if that's not going to kind of be the theme of the day. A little bit behind schedule, but still going along the track that we were talking about last evening. And so right now, not seeing too much of anything to talk about. Heavier rainfall doesn't even crop up until west of Emporia, over here at about Cottonwood Falls, headed over towards White City. Any thunderstorm activity now has dropped off into northern Oklahoma. Showers generally taking an east-southeast trajectory, just like we thought. And so I still think that we see some rain showers up and down 69 and 49 for this afternoon. I'll show you that here in just a few minutes. Big story continues to be our severe weather outlook now, with a moderate risk area being added out there in west central Kansas, looking around Great Bend. Not too much change over here to east central Kansas. We are still in the enhanced risk, that 3 out of 5 with everybody else around in the yellow. Wanted to go ahead and put this up just to kind of show you a couple of different views so you can know exactly where you fall today. So southeast Kansas continues to be something I will talk about. As far as state line and headed west over into west central Missouri, I think we're talking about this evening. I'm going to show you the data on that. Here's the tornado outlook. No significant change, and I think we're talking about this afternoon, late afternoon, as some of these cells I was showing you last night will come in along I-70, right? We're looking for discrete cells over the afternoon. That's where the tornado risk will be the greatest. I'll show you that data again coming up. And here we are shifted over to the Missouri side. You can see that we don't get out of the yellow, until we get east of like Osage Beach, headed over toward Jefferson City. So that is the severe weather outlook for today. Here is how I think things will pan out as we go through the day. I'm going to shift us over to model data now. You can see that as we go through today, I mean, showers just kind of dissipate, don't they? This is about 10 a.m., 11, 12. So here it is at noon. I think that we possibly see some showers now reaching Garnett, Ottawa, Paola, reaching across state line, finally picking up some light showers around Butler, headed down towards Eldo. But I think it's possibly noon before we see any of that activity. Here's now 1. So I think we maybe even get a little bit of a break. Some areas do today. More rainfall finds Butler, Rich Hill, Nevada, Sheldon. Good morning to everybody down there. I think it's raining at about 3 to 4 p.m. This data is suggesting. Meanwhile, out in Kansas, what is getting ready to shape up? I think there are some clustered thunderstorms from Pratt to Hutchinson to Emporia. This is now looking at about the 4 p.m. hour, and this is what starts to organize headed towards southeast Kansas. These are actually 2 separate systems, not related at all, that I'm going to show you the data for this afternoon and the evening. But I think the first round gets started out here. This is about 3, 4 p.m. Going to hit Wichita again. These storms will push off to the south and the east, headed once again toward Oklahoma. Never fear, more behind them though. I'm now up to about 8, 9 p.m. And this is what we're going to watch all through the region, clusters of thunderstorms. These, if we, like I said last night, if we do get any discrete cells, this is where I'm talking about that risk for supercells that persist. We can look at CAPE and we can look at updraft helicity again. All of this suggests possibility for supercells that get together, stay together, because they continue to find this favorable moist environment that's going to set up with that afternoon heating today, even though it's not crazy. So that's what we're watching for. The threats there being large hail and that low end tornado risk. Wind as well, but that's going to set in a little bit later. So this morning's data suggesting that as we move over into the evening hours, let me go ahead and put up that evening data for you here. Just one sec. This is going to look a little bit wonky. Hold on. So, yeah, as we move over into the evening, now we're getting into possibly a Boeing line segment that's going to set up, and I'm going to show you, like I did last night. Here's North American models rendering of this. I don't know if it will be quite this early. There is still quite a bit actually, of disagreement in the time that this Boeing line segment could possibly move through. Or this is not a segment, this is a huge linear structure at this point. According to the North American model, this moves through around midnight. HRRR still hanging back to say this is more like a 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. event, but it does dissipate as it approaches state line by all the data this morning. Let me see if I can go ahead and show you the HRRR rendering. Yeah, there it is. So HRRR suggesting, yeah, what are we up to there? 3 to 4 a.m. with a little bit more dissipation, but it is still a strong linear system moving through. Gosh, where does it start? South of Ottawa, Garnett, Iola, Chanute, Neodesha, going down towards Coffeyville. Let me kind of back out a little bit more regionally. So we're going to pick up stuff. Paola, Butler, Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, Joplin, going down toward Oklahoma, and this would be about the 4 a.m. time frame. So wanted to go ahead and put those two data sets up there, even though they are a little bit different. The area of impact is agreed upon, and to me that's significant. So I think we are going to see, let's just say from midnight on, we do have the potential for a linear mode of thunderstorms, and that's going to bring us strong damaging winds in this environment. I just don't see how it doesn't. So that's the time frame that we're going to pay attention to tonight. I will be here to start paying attention when that takes shape, go live and tell you where the warnings are and where things look to be headed. Let's look at the updated rainfall totals. Looking to pick up just a little bit over an inch. I've went all the way to Thursday with these totals for you. So we'll pick up anything that comes through on Wednesday as well behind this line. So an inch in Kansas City, I think, Bates County south a little bit, maybe 2 inches. 2 inches is the going rate over on the Kansas side, around Fort Scott as well. Picking up quite a bit heavier with all that activity that you saw. Multiple rounds coming through out there around Wichita, where they may get almost 3 inches. Not to leave off the rest of the story, though, the second, I don't know which is a bigger weather story. I always have to pick one. Is it the heat or is it the severe weather? And for me, it's the heat. So, yeah, look at this. These are Butler numbers. Yours may be a degree or two different. Just kind of the middle of the region here. But I'm looking at Friday. That's when we're going to feel it. And the first day of heat like this is always the worst, right? So pay attention for Friday. These are actual temperatures. These are surface temps. And so heat index, I was looking at Saturday. There's some 103s out there for feels like temperatures for Saturday. Wouldn't be surprised Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Look at those actual temps being over 90. It's here to stay. It's not till Wednesday that we maybe see an 89, flirting with just getting a degree or two lower to end next week. So heat sets in absolutely by Friday. So I will be watching things today. Keep an eye on things at work, and then get home this afternoon. We'll see where things are with those clustered thunderstorms, and maybe put a little bit better timing on it. I may jump on here in the afternoon and tell you what I think is going to roll through this evening. But as always, I'll be here to go through it. In the meantime, it is Tuesday. Have an awesome day. I'll talk to you later.